Just 10 years ago, we had multiple quick decision, two-step drop pocket passers in the league, such as Drew Brees, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning, who all threw for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns regularly in a single season. These numbers were great, but they were by no means odd. Throughout his career, Drew Brees threw for 5,000 yards in a single season 5 times. To compare that to a modern quarterback, Josh Allen has never thrown for 5,000 yards in a single season, and Patrick Mahomes has only done it twice. Because of quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes, teams just aren't drafting pocket passers anymore. The last pocket passers to be drafted were Sam Darnold in 2018 and Tua Tagovailoa in 2020. Those were the last quarterbacks from the first round, that is. And out of the two of them, Sam Darnold is the only one that has turned out well. And it's taken him multiple years to achieve that. So the question still remains, is the pocket passer dead? Is he ineffective? Or are NFL teams making a horrible mistake getting rid of him? Immobile quarterbacks are not getting drafted nowadays. Even in this most recent draft, Shedeur Sanders being one of the best quarterbacks that can throw from the pocket, the best quarterback that can throw with great precision accuracy, even he could run and escape the pocket. Teams just don't think it makes sense anymore to have a quarterback that can't run. It seems like such a simple thing to ask from a professional athlete. Formations in the NFL are also changing. A decade ago, shotgun formation was used 60% of the time. Now, it's 70%. It gives the offense more space to work with. It spreads the field horizontally, and it takes up more space than other formations. Shotgun has increased the RPO, the run-pass option, as well as the simple option play. It gives the QB more time in the pocket, and it allows you to have more threatening wide receivers on the field. Furthermore, when you have a mobile QB working out of the shotgun formation, it gives him more space to extend plays. And when he extends plays, big plays are more likely to happen. It's hard enough for defenses to follow the offense around for 3 seconds or 5 seconds, but now make them do it for 10 seconds. It gets even harder. The wide receiver knows where he wants to go, but the defensive back doesn't, and it's harder for the defensive back to react. This is why when quarterbacks can scramble out of the pocket, create their own time, they can often find a wide receiver downfield. With Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen doing so much of this, it's hard for general managers to not want a taste. To look at it from another angle, when Drew Brees and Tom Brady were cooking teams up with pre-snap reads, the defenses knew that they had to make a change, and they started disguising coverages. This made it harder for pre-snap reads. This really paved the way for the modern quarterback. Defensive complexity can only hang up so long. As we said earlier, after 10 seconds, it's just impossible for every defensive back to be glued to every receiver for that entire time. And good quarterbacks have the arm to get it to the receiver and the legs to get enough time to get it to the receiver. All of these changes in the NFL, combined with the fact that the ground and pound run game is slowly fading out, are what is paving the way for the next generation of these quarterbacks, such as Caleb Williams and Bryce Young. But even with this next generation of quarterbacks, is the pocket passer completely dead? There may be new scrambling quarterbacks, but are there no new pocket passing quarterbacks? Are there no pocket passing quarterbacks that are succeeding in today's game? To consider this, let's look at the last 4 MVPs. In 2022, Patrick Mahomes won the NFL MVP and he rushed for 358 yards. The next year, Lamar Jackson won the MVP and rushed for 821 yards. The following year, Josh Allen won the MVP, rushing for 524 yards. And this season, in 2025, Matthew Stafford won the MVP, rushing for 1 singular yard. Matthew Stafford is the definition of a pocket passing QB. He is proving that the pocket passer QB is still very effective. His accuracy is unmatched by anyone in the league. He moves safeties with his eyes and then throws where he isn't even looking. Many people who are frustrated that the pocket passer is becoming more and more infrequent will say that this MVP was like one of the worst Drew Brees seasons. That is just completely false. In 2016, Drew Brees had a great season, but he didn't win the MVP. Let's compare it to Matthew Stafford's MVP season. Drew Brees threw for 5,200 yards. Stafford threw for 4,700 yards, significantly less. However, Matthew Stafford threw for 46 touchdowns and only 8 interceptions, while Drew Brees threw for 37 touchdowns and 15 interceptions. This means that Matthew Stafford's touchdown to interception ratio was 5.75, while Drew Brees's was 2.47. This means that Matthew Stafford today is just as good of a pocket passer as the pocket passers in the 2010s. And this isn't just a gimmick MVP because we don't have any good passers anymore. Now that we've proved that the pocket passer can still be effective in today's game, let's conclude whether in the modern NFL today, the pocket passer is truly and completely dead. Quarterbacks like Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford prove that the pocket passer isn't dead. But if we're being honest, we have to realize that he is dying. A quarterback that can't run, can't escape the pocket, and can't extend plays is going to have to die in today's NFL. And for the moment, it may seem like the skills of a pocket passer quarterback are leaving with that. Accuracy is going away, pre-snap reads is going away. And while those skills seem to be stagnant right now, they are going to make a resurgence. Teams will realize that mobility isn't the main thing, and being a good passer is more important. However, they will still realize that you need some mobility at the quarterback position. This is where quarterbacks like Fernando Mendoza and Dante Moore come in. Great passing quarterbacks, great accuracy, phenomenal pre-snap reads while still being able to escape the pocket, or if the time is right, run into the end zone on a QB draw to win the game. So, is pocket passing ineffective? No. Will it ever be? No. But is the pocket passer, the sole pocket passer who stands in the pocket, rotates around, but the moment he's out of the pocket, he looks like a fish out of water? Is that passer dead? Yes. And we are currently at his funeral. Thank you all for watching my third YouTube video. As always, I will respond to every comment that starts with "Hey Indy," and I will start posting on Saturday at 12 p.m. every Saturday starting on February 28th. Again, thank you all for watching, and see you next time.